welcome, it's Charnstar Anderson!
Dear Diary, hello, Charnstar here after 3 weeks off. 3 weeks hiatus. Had a lot of work and acting jobs that I had to do, but now they're out of the way, I'm back! Back with a vengeance! Back and rusty as fuck. We can... I was complaining last time that taking 2 weeks off, but that was 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I don't know who are these people? The problem with taking 3 weeks off is not only am I not performing, I'm still writing all that time. So I have even more jokes than I haven't done yet. I think at the count, I've got about 130 jokes I've never tried. I'm getting withdrawal issues, you know? I just need my comedy. I need to pump it into my veins. But yeah, because I had so long off, I decided to just go easy with it. You know, it was at Newmarket Hotel, which is a relatively good room most of the time. I just decided to pick all old jokes that I knew has worked before. I honestly don't really want to be doing that right now. I want to be trying new material, but more than that, I just want to feel good about myself, and that's why I did it.
Yeah, it's true.
Honestly, the set didn't go nearly as well as I'd hoped. The entire first half of the set really didn't go very well.
I've had freckles my whole life. I'm still a freckle fart from Kmart. Yeah?
I mean, it was practically bombing, or at least it felt like it.
And I can tell you now, I can't cook.
And it sucks because I know those jokes worked. Some of them were jokes that I wrote at the very start, which I held on to for about 6 or 7 months. And when I started doing it, they were doing well in rooms like Oxford 152 or North Lakes, which were notoriously shit. Yeah, I was worried that I may have started off too dark. I was on first. The problem with going on first is you don't have a gauge of the audience yet. So I opened with an abortion joke, obviously.
Natural way to bring on an abortion? I think my mum just didn't know how abortions worked, you know?
Usually the MC warms them up quite a bit.
That's pretty good enthusiasm. I just need you to raise that edge just a little bit. Are you ready? Are you ready for your first act to make your way on the stage? Woo!
But even still, you don't know what the boundaries are and stuff.
Just trying to ease her own pain by killing us!
I don't know if it was too dark or not. They didn't seem to like it, and, you know, the next few jokes kind of didn't go very well. But then I brought in the rape material, and they seemed to love it.
What are you, a rapist?
I don't get it. You know, they don't like abortions, but do like rape. It's the problem with going first. You don't know if they like abortion or rape.
Unless, of course, you know, I am a rapist. I'm just not very good at it, you know?
After I got past the rape bit, they loved that, and they seemed to enjoy everything else I did. I kind of realised that I went under time.
I still have time, apparently. You know...
I thought I'd worked out a good 5 minutes, but I did forget one little new bit which I was going to add. Doesn't matter that I forgot it. No, it's fine. But because I forgot that little bit, I'd run under time, so I had to ad-lib the last 40 seconds or so. I did one joke, which did go for longer, but I just did the start of the joke because I ran out of time.
It disappeared mid-fight, but we got there. It was good.
Because I ran out of time, I was like, alright, end on one last quick one.
I'll end on a zinger if I can think of... Oh, there's one!
Which I think was a bit of a mistake because it seemed like everyone was going over time. And I went about probably 30 seconds over time because I was doing that other joke. So I apologise for that. But the whole end of the set was really good.
But the lyrics are in alphabetical order.
The rest of the night was really good. It was a good lineup. There was one guy from Melbourne who I hadn't seen before who's got a show this weekend. He was fucking great. Newmarket is usually a good room, which is why Sit Down usually puts the newest comedians there. So usually, if it's your first time, they'll put it on at Newmarket because it's an easy room. That was evident tonight because there was like 3 or 4 first-time open micers, at least a few that I'd never seen before. There were a few comedians who I haven't seen in a long time. It was really good to see them doing their stuff again. It sucked, though, because there were a lot of comedians around anyway who I thought a lot of them were on, but turns out, like, none of them were on. That was really disappointing for me. It would have been great to see them again. The first-timers didn't do too well, but that's kind of to be expected. There was one guy who did have a pretty good thing going on. There was another who was... I don't want to compare him to Dane Cook, but he was very Dane Cook. Yeah, and his material seemed very written, which I found doesn't work good in an open mic crowd. They prefer if it seems off the cuff, but it rarely ever is. It was good. I'm still bummed that I went first, but hey, what do you do? Open with an abortion joke, that's what you do, because you're an idiot. I don't think my next gig will be too bad. It is a Stones Corner one, so fingers crossed. I guess I'll just see you then. Au revoir.
Thank you very much.